Okay, so look, curb rash, it is a real legit thing. Our rims, well, they're kind of beat up. Michelle likes to say that curbs, well, they just kind of jump out at her. I've actually hit a curb or two on my own as well. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm parking up next to the curb on the street, I feel like I gotta try and get as close as I possibly can to the curb. Let's just keep that secret between me and you. We don't have to tell her about that. Well, thankfully, our friends over at Vion have not only come up with a way to protect your wheels from ever getting damaged in the first place, but if you're kind of like us and the damage, well, it's already been done, this is gonna help cover it up and make your wheels look brand new. By the way, if I blink twice in this video, it means get help. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. A lot of people are always asking, Chris, what's the big deal with Teslas and curb rash? Like, why are they so much more susceptible? The fender in the back, it actually extends out a little bit more past where the fender in the front is. Because of that, the wheels are a little offset. They don't completely match up. The back wheels actually extend out just a smidgen more than the front. And well, it's just our human nature that when we go to park, especially if you're backing in to a parking spot that's along the curb, we kind of use the front wheel as our guide, as our peripheral vision as to how close we are to the curb. Well, if you're using that front wheel and the back wheel is just a little bit more extended, if you get pretty close to it, you're gonna hear the crunch, not realizing that the back wheel is actually a little bit closer to the curb than the front wheel that you're using as the guide. Curb rash happens so often. Now, for us specifically, we absolutely struggle with curb rash, and she's not alone. There's an entire market of accessories out there all about helping Teslas avoid curb rash. Our friends over at Vion decided to come out with a completely new design and a new take on this. These are called the Vion Model Y wheel covers. Easy name to remember, right? They are designed to look just like the 20-inch induction wheels on the Model Y. These are also available in the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels that you can get for the Model S as well. They're designed to be an exact match. Not only is this plastic going to protect our wheels if we do kind of curb again, but it's also going to cover up any existing damage, which is perfect for us because, well, we just kind of have plenty of that to cover up.
Now that's a lot of damage!
This is a nice, easy, lightweight design, and the best part is the installation of this. It's super easy because it's literally just one piece that you just kind of line up using the tire valve section as your guide, and then you literally just snap it into place. And if you ever curb your wheel again and it gets damaged, it simply just pops off. You can buy a replacement and the new one just pops right on. So as you can see, we have our front driver wheel. And there is, well, there's just plenty of curb rash damage because this is probably the worst of the four wheels. Might as well go for the gusto and see how it does right off the bat. Now, before you can go and just slap this bad boy on your wheel, there's actually a little bit of prep that you have to do beforehand. In the package, you'll get 4 of these. These are the wheel covers themselves, and you'll also get 2 rolls of tape. Now, relax, relax. I know what you're thinking. I don't want to go putting tape on my wheels, and I don't blame you. The majority of the wheel covers that are out there, they all come with an adhesive that you have to put directly on your wheels. And although generally it's safe to put adhesive on your wheels, it's a giant pain in the butt when the time comes and you got to take that adhesive off. You're either stuck struggling with like Goo Gone, or you're burning your fingers using a heat gun, or if you're trying to use a tool to remove it, you can even scratch your wheels. This isn't that type of tape. It's not meant as an adhesive. It's just meant to act as a friction barrier between the cover and the wheels themselves to protect your wheels from the plastic of the wheel cover. It's a genius design. You just cut a bunch of tape strips and then you tape them right here in between each one of the slots. Now for the one here that's the tire valve piece, you're actually going to cut 2 small pieces and you're going to put them vertically on either side of the tire valve opening. Now once you get all of them in place, you're then going to go around the outside of the rim and you're going to do one more strip all around the outside of the rim itself. Once you do that and you have this ready to go, you're all set. It's literally just line up, press, and it's supposed to go right into place. Now, we start by first lining up the tire valve section, and then we go directly across, which would be this one. Now, as we do each one of these, we're supposed to hear like a click noise. Last one. That was actually really easy. And then just go around, pull on them, make sure they all are snapped in place. I gotta say, this looks pretty good. Let me show you a closer look here. Here's the end result. Look at that. I gotta say, it literally is covering up all of that nasty curb rash that we had. It was like everywhere, and it's all gone. You can't notice any of it. None of it peeks through. I gotta say, this actually looks really good. You would never know that there's even a wheel cover on this thing. Nothing sticks out. It looks the same as normal. It just looks like the normal wheel. I mean, that took what, like maybe 2 minutes to install, and that includes putting the tape on? And again, the beauty of it, there's no adhesive. I want to take it for a test drive, go over a couple bumps, maybe get it up to a little bit of speed, and see if this thing still stays on. Let's go on a quick drive and see what happens after a few bumps. While we're taking this little break to do this test drive, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button down below. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we've got lots of awesome content about Teslas, about EVs in general, and about all sorts of tech. So if you like that type of stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so we just got back. Let's see if it's still on. Holy smokes, well, how about that? It is still on. I mean, I went over pretty much like every pothole I could find, and this thing is on with no problem. I mean, all of these are still rock solid tight. I mean, even the air valve one is still rock solid tight. Looks great, it's on there. Holy smokes, Vion, that thing is absolutely amazing. Not only is it super easy to install, but it looks awesome, protects the car, stays on, and it actually hid all of that curb rash that we have on there. I'm pretty sure that's the best wheel cover I've ever seen. Now, a full set of 4 wheel covers is $109, at least as of posting this video, on Vion. If you want to pick them up, I will drop a link to them down in the description below. And if you want to use our discount code, LockettTech, it'll save you 10% on that. That is the most worthwhile $109 you will ever spend. Getting those wheels retouched up, yeah, we were looking at like $1,000 or pretty close to get those things fixed. Now they look absolutely great, and they're protected for when the next curb jumps out at us, which is pretty much inevitable. Well, I hope this video helped you and your wheels and keep them safe. If so, please make sure to smash that like button down below. It really helps us and it helps push this video out to so many other people. And like I said before, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing as well while you're down there. If you guys want to see a video with all sorts of other really cool accessories, go ahead and click that right here. If you want to see the last video we did, go ahead and click that right here. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in another one real soon.